If you're planning on moving to Valencia, there is one neighborhood you will constantly hear about: Ruzafa. It's one of the most popular neighborhoods in the city, and many of our clients are moving there. But beyond its trendy reputation, what is it actually like to live there? I spent several days filming everything you need to know about this neighborhood, and in this video we'll cover its unique atmosphere, the price of rent, and who this neighborhood is best for. My goal is to give you a real look at the neighborhood so you can decide if Ruzafa is the right fit for you. To get started, let's head straight to the neighborhood's official starting point. So when you look at Ruzafa on Google Maps, you will actually notice that Ruzafa area starts with the bullfighting ring. And we're actually right now next to the railway station in Valencia, which is called Estación del Norte. And here is one of the main attractions in Valencia, the bullfighting ring. And now let's go and start our tour of Ruzafa together. Ruzafa is in a perfect central location in Valencia with easy access to everything you need, and it's actually much different than other neighborhoods in Valencia. To understand Ruzafa today, you have to look at its history. The name Ruzafa comes from the Arabic word for garden, hinting at its origins as a place of leisure for Moorish rulers. For centuries, it was a separate working-class and immigrant village outside the city walls. Through a process of gentrification, it has completely transformed into the trendiest area of Valencia. It's surrounded by cool, hip cafes and unusual niche stores. You'll find vintage clothing boutiques, vinyl record stores, and shops that sell all sorts of unique artistic goods. This has created a fascinating mix of vibes. It's artistic, international, and incredibly energetic. Your opinion about the Ruzafa area?
I like it. It's very unusual, I'll say. It's different than the rest of Valencia. It's got more of this like bohemian vibe, but parts of it also have like a luxury vibe, a little bit like Gran Via. So it really depends on where you go. Like buildings here are very almost kind of Renaissance style, very, very chic and elegant. Other parts of it are more like, the bohemian feel to it. So overall, it's a very unique neighborhood. I do like it. Very expat-y, lots of great restaurants, lots of great cafes, different hip places like just yoga studios and everything. So it's a very cool
Specialty coffee places.
Specialty coffee,
Vegan places, vegetarian places,
health food stores,
food stores.
and very, very cool. This vibe, I gotta say. I like it overall.
Now let's talk about the daily lifestyle in Ruzafa. For many residents, the day begins with fresh local food. At the center of the neighborhood is its own market. We are in the heart of Ruzafa, Mercat de Ruzafa. Of course, there is a central main market in Valencia. However, each neighborhood has their own small markets. But I would say that this one in Ruzafa is quite big and has a big variety of different stores from local merchants and even international foods. So it's a great perk for those who decide to live in Ruzafa. And now let's go and see what you can buy here. Inside the Mercat de Ruzafa, you'll find everything you need. There are stalls overflowing with local produce, giant tomatoes, unlike anything you'll find in the US, sweet Valencian oranges, and fresh vegetables. You'll also find a huge variety of fresh meat and fish here, and even entire stalls dedicated to Spanish olives, cheeses, and of course jamon. For Americans moving to Spain, the market culture is one of the biggest and most pleasant differences. Instead of massive supermarkets where you buy a week's worth of groceries in one trip, the lifestyle here revolves around buying fresh produce every 2 or 3 days. And rather than it being a chore to go grocery shopping, our clients often say it's one of the favorite parts of their day. It's part of the down-to-earth, healthy, slow-paced lifestyle that people find so appealing about Spain. And since Ruzafa is so walkable, you'll have easy access to the market and you can get everywhere you need on foot. This convenience is a defining feature of the Ruzafa lifestyle. regardless of where you live in the Ruzafa area, you can literally go down in your slippers and grab a coffee because there are so many cafes for breakfast, for brunch, for specialty coffee, and everything in walking distance. A huge difference between the US and Spain. And that cafe culture is a huge reason why Ruzafa is so popular with remote professionals. You'll find many digital nomads working from laptop-friendly cafes, and this neighborhood is also home to a lot of dedicated co-working spaces, making it one of the easiest places in Valencia to connect with other remote professionals. The neighborhood is primarily known for its beautiful 5- or 6-story Art Nouveau style buildings. There are no high-rise buildings here, which gives it a very quaint and traditional European feel. But it's not just a historic district. You can see the neighborhood's future in its many modern renovations. The streets are also full of cultural points of interest, including family-friendly spots that are perfect for a weekend afternoon. Here's a quite interesting building. Back then it was a Jewish center, but now it's been transformed into a museum of illusions, so it's a great place to go with your kids. While Ruzafa is a dense urban neighborhood, it's also balanced by an incredible green space that is one of the best parks in Valencia, Park Central. It has a beautiful modern design with walkways lined with flowers, a flowing water stream that adds to the peaceful atmosphere, and large open grassy areas where people can play sports or relax with their families. It's a quiet escape from the urban bustle of the city. It's one of our favorite parks in Valencia. Although it's small, there are so many different activities. You can play volleyball, ping pong, dance. You see children running and playing. You can have picnic with your family. There's also a dog park here and lots of events and concerts during the summertime. And we like coming here because it's quite renovated and modern park with the modern infrastructure, and especially during spring and in the beginning of summer, you see so many gorgeous plants and flowers here. So it's definitely one of the best places here in Ruzafa, just to come here to chill with your friends and family and to enjoy beautiful golden hour. When the sun goes down, Ruzafa comes alive, transforming into what is arguably the most diverse culinary hub in Valencia. You can find everything here, from excellent focaccia and authentic Georgian food to great wood-fired pizza places. The options go far beyond traditional Spanish tapas, but of course you can find those here too. When it comes to food options, Ruzafa has it all. It was definitely a hard decision to choose where to have dinner because there are so many restaurants in Ruzafa and different cuisines: Moroccan, Cuban, Italian, Georgian. As always, we love Italian, and our first choice and decision was like, okay, should we go again to the Italian restaurant? But we changed our mind and we decided to try something new. So we chose a Greek place with Greek cuisine, and we ordered 4 different sauces with pita bread, Greek salad, so fresh, it smells so fresh. Look at this feta cheese of this Kalamata olives, and I will have later moussaka, and Bo ordered, was it like a wrap with meat and pita? So let's get started. But enjoying Ruzafa's restaurants is one thing, living here is another. Let's get into the essential practicalities. Ruzafa is one of Valencia's most in-demand and therefore expensive areas. For a 2-bedroom apartment, you should budget between 1,800 euros up to 2,300 euros and more per month. And in case you're moving with children, schools are another important thing to keep in mind. While Ruzafa itself is known more for its adult-centric vibe, its central location provides good access to several well-regarded schools that are popular with expat families. For younger children, there are a few kindergartens in the area offering both Spanish and bilingual programs, some with the Montessori-style approach. Ruzafa is also home to the British School of Valencia, which offers continuous education from age 2 to 18. The most important thing to remember is that the enrollment windows for these schools are extremely tight and spots fill up months in advance. This is one of the biggest anxieties for families we work with, so planning ahead is absolutely crucial. Another one of the most important factors for your quality of life will be the specific street you choose to live on. Before reserving an apartment, really make sure that the building is located on a peaceful, quiet street. For example, right now we're walking on a pretty cozy and nice street with lots of green trees and beautiful architecture. However, there are some streets in Ruzafa area that are quite loud with lots of pubs and bars. And if you are moving as a digital nomad and you will be working remotely or you have kids, you really want to make sure you will be living in a quiet area and on a quiet street. So just go on Google Maps or check out some walking tours on YouTube or some of my videos just to get the vibe and to see how the streets look like, because you really don't want to live next to a big main road. So with all this in mind, who is Ruzafa really for? For active couples, singles, or young professionals seeking a vibrant city life with endless events, cafes, and social opportunities. Ruzafa is an amazing choice. It's an easy place to land, build a community, and have a soft transition into life in Spain, as English is widely spoken. However, for some American families, it may not be the top choice depending on what you're looking for. The higher cost, potential noise, especially during festivals like Las Fallas, and the fact that it's an expat bubble can be significant drawbacks if you are seeking full Spanish immersion. Most importantly, the beautiful older buildings typically lack modern amenities like swimming pools, gyms, or the gated community feel that many families prioritize for safety and for convenience. For families seeking those features, quieter and more residential neighborhoods like the modern Peñarroja or the family-focused Campanar areas might be a better fit for you. Choosing the right neighborhood is one of the biggest decisions you'll make when moving to Spain, but the best place for you truly depends on your family's specific needs and lifestyle. So if you're planning on moving to Spain within the next 6 months and want a personalized, step-by-step plan for your move, that's exactly what my team and I specialize in. You can book a consultation call using the link in the description below. We'll map out your entire relocation journey together. And if you're looking for more information on the top visa options for moving to Spain, I've linked my free checklist for both the digital nomad visa and the non-lucrative visa in the description below. And if you want to explore another one of Valencia's most desirable neighborhoods, click to watch another video tour I did on the most luxurious neighborhood in Valencia, Gran Via. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Hasta pronto!